that Boku no Hero greatness, bro. Now, by no means is it. I mean, actually, that's not true because I've seen Boku no Hero do it before. Of course, she is very well capable of doing something of this caliber. But I seriously doubt this chapter can live up hype wise to last week's chapter. However, I am still really hyped for this chapter, even though I don't think we'll see overhaul for quite some time now. But overhaul is that shit, bro. Overhaul is life right now for me. But even still, I am still curious about All Might's sidekick, right? And you know that with this conversation, I honestly really I'm curious as to why, he called both Deku and Mirio in there, and what that conversation is about. But I know that at some point during this, Izuku has to request to, per Gran Torino's advice, to meet with All Might's former sidekick. So, and we caught that glimpse of him trying to track down Overall and whatnot. So I'm curious about him heavily, and hopefully we get more information on him in this chapter. Other than that, I'm hyped to hear this dialogue, especially with Mirio in there, because Mirio is my boy, dude. Nevertheless, smash that like button if you're hyped. We're going to dive into the chapter right now. I feel like it's been a while since I've been with one of my favorite characters in this series, Izo, man. He needs more shine going forward for sure, because he's been glossed over time and time again in the most recent arcs. Also, although no, that's not true. I take that back. During the provisional license, he did get a good amount of shine, but even still. Regarding the first year's hero internships, the results of yesterday's conference make it abundantly clear. With the principal at the forefront, the vast majority of the teachers had the following to say: call it off. Damn, dude. Huh? Even after that whole explanation? Although given the whole sequence of events that led to the implementation of the boarding school system, I suppose it was a given. It's what you get. However, house arrest lifted. Boku goat, man. Boku goat. I can't even fault him. He's just like him. There were also those of the opinion that the current policy keeping you all constantly under our protection wouldn't raise you into strong heroes. So he reached the conclusion that if it's limited to the offices that have a good track record when it comes to internships, the first year shall be allowed to work under them. So says the new policy. I actually like that thought process. It's a very good point. I think if you try and shelter them too much, I mean, despite the fact that they've been placed in harm's way multiple times, which is quite unorthodox, I'm sure, for UA, but still, that's why I would argue that out of any class of first years that's probably ever come through here, they're the most adept. / some of them I would consider on the level of pro heroes right now. I wonder if Gunhead's place will be all right. I suppose I should try and reach out to Selkie. God damn it. Bakugo, my boy, it's all good. Your time will come. Could you please introduce me to Sir Night Eye? Wait, is this a flashback? It is. So we already asked him about this. Could you please introduce me to Sir Night Eye for an internship, you say? That's a dope name, I'm not gonna lie. On some Nightwing shit. Yes, sir, he's one of the very few heroes to have ever worked under you. He's certainly chipper. I mean, he always is, Midnight. I don't know what you're talking about. I want to go to karaoke. Are you serious right now? Well, this is rather sudden. Where did this name come up? Where did his name come up? I see. So you're jumping the gun on the whole intern thing, and you heard from Gran Torino. Please help me. I refuse. Wait, why, bro? Is it like some bad blood between them? I'm not just saying that to be mean. There are 3 reasons. Number 1, during yesterday's meeting, I was part of the faction against the internships. Thinking about the villain's recent invigoration, I believe the first year should at the very least conduct the internships at a later time. Same here. You 213, my boy. Come on. It's all. How do you expect them to grow and coddle them like that? From the very beginning, it's not like there weren't any risks involved. If you ask me, if the kids want to go that badly, the school should back them up on it. Exactly, Midnight. I feel I'm in that camp for sure. Number 2, I think it would be fine for you to just start off by strengthening your shoot style. I think the kid's already doing his best, but there's still plenty of room for development. Okay, you guys can. The background can silence themselves right now, though. This is a 2-person conversation. There's no need for you guys to get involved. Number 3, we broke up, so it's kind of I knew there was some sort of contention there. That has to be what it is. Because based on his response, it seems like he and Night Eye don't get along at all. Letting your feelings get in the way, All Might. Damn. Cut it out, Mike. Kachan said to me, the rails have all been laid out for you, so don't go losing. My quirk strongly resembles All Might's. If I'm under the guidance of Night Eye, I think it will serve as a strong point of comparison to you. I have to agree with that sentiment, especially with the wonders that Gran Torino's tutelage has done as well. I have to become many times stronger than anyone else, no matter the cost. He's rushing due to his role as a successor, but even so, I by no means dislike that side of you, but as I said, you won't be getting an introduction. That's cold, man. Not from me, anyway. So that's what happened, and now here we are. Wait, what? Mirio knows him? You are here. Just kidding. Sorry about that, but after being called in by All Might, I'm just feeling so merry. What a lord. I'm having trouble grasping this whole situation. What a coincidence. Truth is, the same goes for me, Mirio-kun. Please explain it to me as well. Young Togata is currently serving as an intern under Night Eye as it happened. Yo. So that if he can actually do this, not only will he get the experience of being under Night Eye, but he's going to be side by side with Mirio. Yo, that's actually hype. That's actually hype. Really, Togata-senpai? Yep, I've been lucky enough to be with him for a whole year now. So that means you'll be a shoo-in to become his next sidekick once you graduate, right? As long as Sir doesn't have a change of heart, that is. Man, that's so cool. Young Togata, from your perspective, do you feel that young Midoriya is fit to work under Night Eye? Tell me the man's going to say yes. I get it now. So this is what you wanted to talk to me about. I love him so much, bro. That swift movement. To have me introduce Midoriya-kun to Sir, am I right? But why do you feel obligated to use me as a middleman? If he were to hear from you directly, he'd be overjoyed. He's always watching your videos, after all. To be perfectly honest, I just can't bring myself to meet with him, because in the end, I became exactly what he warned me I would after all. Wait, what? I became exactly what he warned me I would. Okay, so then there's no, it's not even bad blood at that point, because based on what Mirio is telling me, unless it's very surface level from Night Eye's perspective, but it seems like he still likes All Might. I think All Might still respects and likes him too. I guess it seems that All Might's harboring his own resentment for himself for whatever actions transpired between them in the past. I became exactly what he warned me I would. Interesting. I'm interested in getting that backstory. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, what do you think of young Midoriya? Let's see. First off, what sort of hero do you want to become? What sort? Oh, taking me back, dude. I wonder if I can be like him. So that no matter what happens, I'll never worry anyone in the slightest. Saying it aloud really puts things in perspective. I experienced so much to get here. No, that. No matter how much trouble someone is in and wearing a smile all the while, and with every step I take, the more I realize just how difficult the path I walk is. I'll definitely win and definitely save them. I want to be the best hero of them all. That's why I must become stronger. Your goal is kind of all over the place, but I've got no reason to refuse, so sure. Dude, my boy. So it's okay, thank you very much. No problem, I thought Sir would like you from the outset anyway. Really? Wow. Dude, All Might, you need to get over whatever it is that transpired. I need to know about this. There's someone who is no doubt a worthy successor to you. Mirio Togata, is it? His grades are by no means worthy of praise, but he's a student with an impressive presence. There are constantly voices of laughter ringing out around him. Although his marks are among the worst, that smile of his will never be exterminated. He more than fits the bill for your description of a great hero, does he not? Met young Midoriya, he would have... That's real, dude. I mean, realistically, that's an obstacle for Izuku to overcome regardless. There's no need to... If I can only imagine if the courts coalesce like that, and Mirio had his phase ability plus one for all, it'd be broken as shit, dude. It'd definitely be broken. Still not as hacks as anything AFO does, but even still. It's gonna be a really... I can't wait to... I've thought this ever since Mirio was introduced, but I can't wait to see that dynamic flourish as time goes on. And so on the weekend, finally a day off. Oh, Midoriya, morning. Bro, it's my boys chilling. Look at Mineta's face. My boy Tokayama just sipping on the drink. Guess you should be thankful to Sensei for not going so far as to revoke all your privileges. Shut the hell up, would you? Oh yeah, those two have their provisional license training course on weekends, huh? You gotta catch up to everyone else as soon as possible after all. You deaf or something? I told you to shut up and walk behind me, shithead. See Yamamo's study session today. You wanna come? Sorry, we've got some stuff going on today too. Interesting. What should I... My boy, it's been a while. Who just outright... No, I don't even know why I'm questioning it. I don't even know why I'm questioning. He's fucking Mineta, dude. And that's your response to it, Kaminari? Who looks like an absolute lord with his hair like that, I'm not gonna lie. This man said, what should I use for fat material today? Like, you know what you're actively thinking about before you even get to the business. That's when your mind is completely and utterly perverted. Mineta deserves a fucking trim. I'm still salty about him being so low in the character polls because he's a fucking god. I don't care what anybody says. That statement is perfection. This man, that's his morning thought as he brushes his teeth. Where's the fat material at? Good man. 1 hour on the train. This is Sir's office. Don't be too formal now. It won't get you anywhere. I failed to mention this before, but Sir is quite strict. I'm well aware. He's tough on both himself and others. He's a hero. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I gotta push back this Kuzu stream because I'm late as fuck as it is. Is it even out yet? No, it's not. You know what? It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna as soon as it's done, I'm just gonna watch it anyway. I can't with this. Tough on both himself and others. He's a hero famous for doing his jobs with a stoic demeanor. Side of the screen, his sharp glare sent a chill down my spine. I mean, that's the kind of impression I had on him from that one panel last week, or the week before rather. Well, there's that too, but Sir has another side to him that he doesn't show to the media. From now until you're finished talking with Sir, it's absolutely imperative that you make him laugh at least once. If you don't want to be turned away at the door. What's that even mean, make him laugh? See, Sir is, despite his looks, Sir, maybe because of his looks, above all else, holds humor in high regard. The most I can do for you is an introduction. Sir will be the one to decide whether or not you'll be of use to him. I want to help you as much as I can, but from here on out, you've got no choice but to make Sir acknowledge you on your own. I hate to be asking this, but Senpai, why are you being so good to me, even though we just met? It's not as if I was trying to be good to you or anything, but you got a crazy objective and you're doing your absolute best to realize that objective. If there's someone in trouble or who needs help, meddling in their affairs is standard protocol for a hero. He's a fucking lord, dude. I'm done. He's climbing the rankings at rapid speeds. It's not even fair. Now then, it's just beyond that door. If you wish to become strong, then you must open it by yourself. Bubble Girl was designed by fan art contest winner Ahara-san. Oh, interesting. It's a pretty sexy design. Her outfit is very similar to Ochako's. Their point of contact was already completely deserted, but we did observe traces of bloodstains that were wiped away. The damage to the building was quite severe, so it would be reasonable to deduce that some sort of conflict occurred. Most likely their negotiations broke down. Bubble Girl. It is my belief that a society without humor and liveliness has no future. Yeah, wait. The report was so long and so... No, please stop. What is this man doing? Side-eye. Just what sort of place is it? Hey there, I brought the first year I told you about yesterday. What the fuck? Look at that power hand, too. This man is ridiculous. Who even has such a device at their disposal? Tickle hell, man. This is gonna be one of the more quirky personas, and that's saying a lot coming from the array of colorful characters in Boku no Hero. Night Eye is about to be fucking ridiculous. I can tell that I'm either gonna absolutely love him or just not give a shit about him. It's gonna go either way right now. I'll be able to tell from the jump. I mean, that stance and him just getting off on this though, because of her lack of humor, I have to respect that. Look at Izuku's face. Indeed, it seems you can let out quite the loud voice after all. Seriously, what the hell is this place? I don't know. It's oh fuck, bro. Yeah, this is kind of lewd too. I don't know about that. He seems to be bearing some hard S tendencies right there. I don't care if it's guised in some sort of jolly, jovial laughter shit. The man is straight up strapped her to this device and is tickling her into submission to the point where she's getting off on it. Night Eye is a very curious individual right now. Stop. Please forgive me. What's going on here? Bubba Girl, his sidekick. It seems she didn't have enough humor, did she? That face, though. You see, I would never expect someone with that design to have that kind of hidden tendency. That's what makes his character unique, I guess, and gives it its niche. Oh, he's really intense in the flesh. If you don't want to be turned away at the front door, I want to become stronger despite my selfishness. I was lucky enough to be guided all the way here. From here on out, I need to forge my own path. Humor, you say? I'll give it to you in spades, yo, my boy. Yo, this man did not. Holy shit, bro. I'm done. How is that even possible? It's an exact replica, dude. Even the eyebrows change. I'm done. I never would have thought I'd see the day. I never thought I would see this. In order to become the #1 hero. Oh, that's perfect. That's absolutely amazing. Mirio doesn't look amused, though. Due to my excessive admiration towards All Might, I practiced this in front of the mirror for years. Are you serious right now? You've been training it? Someone like me has absolutely no sense of humor. If I can't make him laugh with this, becoming Night Eye's intern might be. Are you making fun of All Might? Oh, shit, he triggered him. He slipped up. Is this a sign of the end of the internship? Damn, dude. That face is fucking priceless, dude. That face is amazing. I never thought I would see him make the All Might face. All he needed to do was I would love to hear his video do that, because all he needed to do was change his speech pattern as well. Watch Night Eye actually be quite amused by this, though. Watch him actually find it hilarious, as long as he's willing to admit that it's a joke at his expense. Oh no, still the presence of this man, he's an interesting one. I'll tell you that much. I think I'm really gonna like this character, but I need a little bit more from him. I need a little bit more of a glimpse of just like his back and forth and the banter before I made that decision. But based on everything I've seen, Night Eye is fucking dope. Anyway, next issue, the internship ends before it begins. What will happen with these